Hi, guys. Good morning in the morning. It's a pleasure for me to be with you on this special date. Today, we're going to talk about of something that is really, really important in our lives. And it's to know that God is always with us, that we have to always ask for his help and also have a lot of gratitude for him. So, I'm going to talk with you about Joshua 1:9 that says that we don't have to be afraid, that we have to be with him, that we always have to trust him, sorry. And what we have to do is go with him. Always we have to trust in what he's got for us. That versicle says, I have not commanded you, be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid. Do not be dismayed. For the Lord you God is with you wherever you go. That it means that he's always going to be with us, that we don't have to be afraid. It doesn't matter what we go on, what we have, what we are being through is he's with us. He's always with us. So we have to be very trustful in what he has for us. Sometimes we have different things, like, for example, we are going through a hard thing or a hard condition. He's saying here that, hey, I'm with you. You are going through a hard moment, but on this moment, it doesn't matter that it's hard. I'm with you. I'm taking your hand. I'm grabbing you. I'm here with you. So we have to think on his promise. He promised us that he will be with us and he will be has his presence with us. So it's really good that you have that on your mind. You have to think that he's not letting us alone, that he's always going to be with us no matter what. And as I told you, we're going to have bad and hard moments. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be sometimes rough. Sometimes we're going to be sad. Sometimes we're going to be afraid. Sometimes we're going to be on the wrong place. But there's something here in our hearts that is telling us, hey, that is not the way you got to go. And that is the God's presence. He's going to be with us the whole time. He's saying, hey, that is not the way you have to go. Or don't be afraid. You have to go through that, but you're not alone. I'm holding your hand. I'm with you. So remember, we have to think in that promise that he's never going to let us alone. He's always going to be with us. Like Joshua 1:9 says, he's always going to be with us, that we don't have to be afraid, that we have to be very, very convinced that he's not going to let us alone. We are his beloved sheep, and he's not gonna let us alone. Sorry, he's not gonna He's not going to think, oh my God, she's doing something bad or she's or he's sad. No, he's always going to be with us. It doesn't matter how you are, what you're been going through. If you're, as I told you, like if you're afraid, if you are not comfortable of what you're doing, sometimes we have to do things that we don't like too much, but it's a must that we have to do. Sometimes he's saying, hey, we have to go through that path. But I'm holding your hand, as I told you. He's never going to let us alone. He made us that promise and he gave his son for us. So he is always going to be with us. Remember that, guys, please. He's not going to let us alone. He's going to be with us all the time, and we have to trust him. And we have to be very thankful for that because we are his special sheep. All of us and all of you and each one of you is really special for him. Each one of us has a special place on his life, on his existence. We are here for a reason, and he is giving us that reason, and he's giving us that strength to be here. He's giving us the strength to go through the things that we are afraid or we do not like, or sometimes we go through some bad things, and he's saying, oh, remember, that is not the path I told you to go. So guys, today I want you to be very thankful of our lives, our families, all the good things that we have. We got a lot of blessings in the world. And one of the most important blessings that we have is that we got God in our hearts and in our lives. And we got to be very thankful for that because, as I told you, and I've been telling you a lot of times here, we are his favorite ships. Each one of us, we got a special place on his life and on his existence. So you got to think about it. You got to think about, dear God, thank you so much for giving me my life. Thank you for letting me breathe. I will not be afraid. I know I'm with you. It doesn't matter what happens. We always have him, and we always got his hand, so we can go with him and we can hold him, and he's holding us with a lot of strength and a lot of love. So we are going to be very thankful for that, guys. So I want you today to close your eyes, please, with the whole respect that it deserves. And we're going to say, dear God, we're thankful today because you gave us life, because you gave us the opportunity to be here, because we have a lot of blessings, that we have your support, that you hold your hand, that you hold our hands, and you will never, ever, ever be a part of us. We want to thank you for all the things, and we got to have a lot of gratitude with him. So please, guys, I want you to really be thankful for our lives, and also because God is with us. In the name of the Lord, amen. I hope you liked today what we talk about. That is to being thankful with God. In Joshua 1:9, it says, again, I will remember you, that we don't have to be afraid, that we are with him and he's with us. So we don't have to be afraid. We always have to be encouraging ourselves to be strong, because he's never going to let us, he's not going to let us go apart, and he's never going to let us alone. So thank you so much, guys, for your time. Think about it. You can talk with your teacher about which things are you thankful for. And also, you can talk with your teacher. Your teacher can ask you which things you are afraid of, and you've been asking to God to help you to go through. So it was a pleasure for me to be with you today on this special date and also on this special time. I love you. God bless you. Bye bye and good morning in the morning. Have a really nice day. Bye bye, sweeties.